First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006, we welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. It is the opener of the 2024 season for these two teams. And off we go on EA Sports. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And he's going to be dropped behind the line. Terrific push defensively. They came out of the locker room ready to go. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Young. That one complete. It's Ian Thomas. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And he's going to have a Panthers first down. At least it appears that way. He got it maybe by the length of the football.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time. And it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was seeking out the veteran Adam Thielen that time. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Young. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. Here's 2nd and 2. He'll look to throw. Brought in by Chris Olave. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Now they'll set up to throw. This one is caught by Jawan Johnson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. They'll look to throw. Down the field, he's got St. Brown.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. He's got it at the 7. And he's in. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, New Orleans.
This kind of the feast or famine anytime a defensive coordinator dials up a man pressure. And when you don't get home, it just puts so much stress on your secondary, Mike. They feel like they're out there defending their man for an eternity. And quarterback had his opportunity to find his matchup. Good protection up front. And they just couldn't hold up in coverage long enough. And they give up a big touchdown.
It'll be a run out of the gun with Kamara. And he will take it in and tack on the 2 points to make it 8-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
You know, Mike, for a lot of guys in the league, the best way to make an impact as a rookie is through special teams. And anytime you can make yourself valuable, find a way to contribute, you do it. And that was a heck of a return right there.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw is Young. That one complete to Johnson. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. Young going to give it to Brooks. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
A second down throw for Young. That's over the middle and intercepted. The Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he did a pretty good job there to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds.
That's a lot of work for no gain. You risk taking a shot there if you're the quarterback the longer you hold on to the ball. But there was nothing there. Good job to the defense shutting that one down.
Back to throw. Shaheed with the catch. And he's out of bounds. Very close to the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch. He'll drop to throw. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. Not what you want to see. Quarter 1 of week 1. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. And that one is caught. And he will go all the way. Chris Olave. Touchdown, Saints. Groupie able to add the extra point. The Saints will take a 15-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Young. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. On the handoff, Johnson is running right. And a good job defensively to rally to the ball. They hold them to a short game. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Young. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. And he's got it! What a connection! He's down inside the 5-yard line. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. 15-0 is our score. More from New Orleans after this. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Here's a run. And he's going to go backwards on that one. And taken down back at the 6-yard line.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. To throw is Young. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Deontay Johnson. Touchdown, Panthers. Greg, I love the precision on that play. Very little time, very confined space, and they come through with the touchdown.
And it's the accuracy of the throw, Mike, that protects his receiver. Everything down here near the goal line is so condensed. You understand you're going to be thrown into tight windows, but when you trust your quarterback to protect you with the ball placement, it gives you a lot more confidence going across the middle of the field, and in this case, pays off for a touchdown. I don't mind the play call, but something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Throw, left side, that's Johnson. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Kamara going to get it on the zone read here. And the defense right on that. I don't know if keeping would have done any better. No gain on that one. On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. Now a short one caught by the tight end, Johnson. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. As completed is St. Brown. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now This defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. And that is not going to work out as planned. Maybe a tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage. Back to the 5-yard line now. Second down and goal. Sending a receiver right. And he's in. Touchdown, New Orleans. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Rookie to kick off for the Saints.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. First and 10. Out of the shotgun, Young. That's to the rookie from South Carolina, Xavier Legette. Two minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. Throwing on second down, Young. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Here's Young. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's good for a Panther first down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't.
A big hole. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. They run out of the gun with Brooks to the 5-yard line. The Panthers will take their first timeout, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. Ball right on the 5-yard line, second down and goal. Here's Young to throw. To the goal line and in. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Carolina. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. Extra point attempt still to come. He's got it. And the Panthers get it back to within 9. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's made right side. It's Johnson. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll look to throw. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
It is caught left side by St. Brown. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. He'll go right and find his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Chris Olave. Touchdown, Saints. What a start to the year. His 2nd touchdown in this opening half. Groupie able to add the extra point. And the Saints add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Young. That's caught over the middle by Johnson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Young to throw on 1st and 10. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And he'll take it on in. Deontay Johnson. Touchdown, Panthers. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
The Panthers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
From the gun, it's Young. That is incomplete. And the two-point conversion is unsuccessful. Seven seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we've reached halftime here on NFL Kickoff Weekend as we get you to Orlando. Say hello to my old pal, Jonathan Coachman, with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Now he'll run it.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield, doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
Back to throw. That one taken in by St. Brown. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
He'll drop to throw. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. And he will get into the end zone. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, New Orleans. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Grupe able to add the extra point. The Saints will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. Young to throw on first down. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Deontay Johnson, the intended target there. And it'll bring up second down. Throwing is Young. open downfield. It's Johnson. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down. To throw, Young. That's going to be intercepted. It's the rookie, Kool-Aid McKinstry. And the Saints are going to take over once again at their own 20-yard line.
You know, Mike, what I think is interesting is we had a chance to sit down with this young player this week leading up to today's game, and it kind of felt to both of us that he had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He fell to the second round on draft night. In his mind, he thought he was a first-rounder. But I'll tell you what, whatever round he was drafted in, if he keeps making plays like this, there's going to be a lot of teams who are going to be kicking themselves for skipping over him on draft night.
And mark him down up beyond the 30. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good for the Saints.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. They'll look to throw again. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. They'll look to throw yet again. Shaheed with the catch. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
14 more yards. That's another Saints first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Got his man at the 6. And he's going to be taken down.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer. They continue.
And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Groupie able to add the extra point. And the Saints tack on one more to their lead.
Blake Groupie to kick off for the Saints.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On 1st down is Young. Time for the deep shot, looking for Thielen. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
1st and 10 now from the 36. He'll look to throw. Right back to St. Brown. They connect again. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal. Kamara going to try to bull his way in. And that big offensive line clearing space. He's in. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans. And he missed it. It's no good. One of the few things that's gone wrong so far. So they're unable to add one more point onto this big lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. Out of the shotgun, Young. And that is incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark. There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Here's Young. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play. It stresses your offensive line. It stresses your quarterback. It stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Off balance throw. It's complete. They face second down and 7. Shaheed in motion. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Here's third down and a few inches. They'll try and run for this with Kamara. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL. Throwing now from the gun. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down. They'll look to throw. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And they will finally run him down.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
And the Saints are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1. And that last throw will be the one that does it. He has now set the NFL record most passing yards in a single game. They'll run here with Kamara. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown Saints. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. This has got to feel good, Greg. You open at home and a great performance with one more touchdown added on top.
Not many better ways, Mike, than to create some excitement amongst your fan base than to have a great home opener. Every team works all off season. They stress it during training camp. Let's get off to a great start, and then all of a sudden you're able to do it in front of your home crowd. Man, this has been a really impressive performance.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Young. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And he is going to score! A pick 6 for the touchdown. On comes Blake Krupe for the PAT. He's got it. The Saints stretch things out even further.
To kick off for the Saints.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. Catch made right side by Thomas. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. Down the sideline, past the 45. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
Man, how nice is it to have a guy like this? He's your backup running back, but he's kind of a change of pace. He's got that home run ability, and he showed it there. That was a heck of a run.
From the gun, it's Young. A throw left side, taken in by Thomas.
Really nice answer to the previous drive from this quarterback. You want to play at this league and you want to play for a long time, you better have a short-term memory because mistakes are going to happen. Really nice job here bouncing back, putting together a promising drive, and he's open to come away with a touchdown of his own.
Now Young. That one complete to Leggett.
These are the type of plays that drive a coach crazy in the film room, and you have to learn as a quarterback to avoid. You can take some chances. You can push the ball downfield, but not only to pick up a couple yards. You got to pick your chances of when you want to be aggressive, and you got to make sure you make better decisions going forward.
It is brought in the end zone. Xavier Leggett. Touchdown, Carolina. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Here's Young to throw. That is caught, and they get the two-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
That's good for the Saints.
Back to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Shaq Thompson.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. To throw, Young. High throw, but it's reeled in. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now Young. A high throw there, but a nice job to go up and get it. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
These can be tricky situations defensively, right? The game is all but over. Barring something unforeseen, you got this one in the bag, but you still want to finish on a high note. You still want to walk off the field and put an exclamation point on what's pretty much been a dominant performance right from the start.
Last play got 15. This one gains 15. And another first down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll run with Hubbard. He slams it in there, and he is in. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Panthers. Now we'll get a 2-point try here as Young gets the offense lined up. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
They'll give this to Kamara, running right. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Shaheed with the catch. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9. And 3rd down coming up.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And that is incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. He'll drop to throw. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. And he's going to have the 1st down. An aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down. Off the RPO, it's caught by St. Brown. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Panthers' 18-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. That is hauled in at the 5. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's good for us Saints.
To the right side, that's St. Brown. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Groupie able to add the extra point. And the Saints will add one more onto their big lead. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.